Chinkramestri and Aristotle. When I think of snakes, two people come to mind. Everyone must have heard of the world-renowned philosopher Aristotle, who was a Chinese master, another Aristotle, a disciple of Plato. But no one has heard of Chinkramestri, aren't they? What is the premise that should be asked about this person who carried his life silently in some corner of Sayadri? That's why if you tell a little about him, you will slowly know what is the relationship between him and Aristotle. After crossing Bailhunor, Bhadranadi flows through dense forest till the backwaters of Lakavali Dam. No one normally goes to this place where the river flows between the densely forested hills of Ashish. There is a lot of elephant jungle here. A few times we ourselves got caught in the hand of an elephant and escaped by taking a detour. If you follow this path and follow the river, you will find a horse stable. Here the river Bhadra cuts through the rocks and gushes down into a small waterfall. If you sit here for a long time watching the river flow between the rocks, you will see an old man sitting there with a boy holding a fishing rod. His name is Chinkramestri, and beside him is a lidded cane basket used for cardamom harvesting. So you can easily identify him, because no one else comes there to catch fish with that kind of basket. It was this old China mason who told me the strange things about snakes, long before I knew the connection between Aristotle and snakes. He was born in Kadikanu farm, which is far away from there. A mason was working there. Now Chinkra's wife and son-in-law's daughter go to work. Chinkra doesn't go to work. I know he goes to work because he is old. The only work for Chinkramestri is to come to the river bank and sit down. Even if he gets a fish, he is happy even if he doesn't get it. That's one reason for him to sit on the river bank from morning to evening. Chinkra is silent and does not talk to anyone. His demeanor suggests he might be a Zen Buddhist. Otherwise why should he sit staring at the river flowing like a flood of time without talking to anyone? No matter what anyone talks about, he smiles and nods. Many people know that he is speechless and dumb. But because we were sitting like him, he knew us as colleagues or something and talked only to us. Countless fishes near the waterfall were jumping up to go up and falling back into the pool as soon as they hit the current. Thus all the fish that climbed up from the bottom were gathered in a group in the deep pool below the waterfall as the waterfall prevented them from going forward. But no matter how many days we tried to catch fish in that pond, not a single fish was caught in our nets. We went to this old man to find out. Till then we never went to talk to this strange lonely old man who did not talk to anyone. Those fishes flying near the falls never catch any fish. That's why Chinkramestri said that he would always go to that place to anchor. Seeing that we have been making continuous efforts there for many days, it seemed that this old man was not just sitting there looking funny without saying a word to us. So what do those fish eat? I asked. He said, "What do you eat? You have to ask that, Lord. I brought everything that is on this planet and put it in the net. They don't leave the mouth. They only fall into a small net. I caught a fish and opened the stomach. There was nothing inside the stomach. There was only some kind of yellow mucus." If you listen to Chinkramestri, it seems that he has also done some research on those fish. I thought Chinkramestри's views were correct. Some fishes only feed on water microorganisms and plants. It is useless to put any food in the net for such species of fish. We gave up the futile adventure of catching fish there, hoping that these fish would be like that. Whenever we go there to fish, this country Aristotle is sitting there, something.